Come on in. We love these people, and we know that you are friends with these guys. Daniela and Stephen, it's so good to see you, and we really appreciate it. Steve, good to see you, brother.
Stephen! Come on in.
Fan questions.
Have you been
We've
up
got
here
some-
before?
We have to put these on?
Yeah, you have to put those on.
You can't hear
You
otherwise.
haven't been up here before.
There you go.
It still works. You still look fabulous. What we have said to these guys here is like questions. So straight away, we've already got a question. So we're going to go to that straight away. What do people want to know? How long does it take to make each costume, and how many people are involved in each costume? Great question. Thanks, Renee.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, to make it, it's like 3 to 4 days, pretty much.
Right,
yeah.
but each costume like really has to happen in a few hours almost, you know, and we'll make it, and then we rhinestone a lot after. But yeah, it has to go really
it's such
fast.
a quick turnaround,
It's a quick
isn't
turnaround.
it? And you have so many people
Yeah,
to do.
and everything's custom made. You know, like the men's costumes and the women's, everything's custom made every
From
week.
scratch.
And Kim's just brought us into the fact that sometimes there have been wardrobe malfunctions in the dress rehearsal, and you guys have to work overtime to make sure that you can fix what it is. What are some of the craziest ones you've seen over the 23 seasons?
You know, it can be everything from falling off completely to stepping into skirts to, you know, being just too revealing. But
It's the first time we wear the costumes, you know, is in the dress rehearsal. So, you know, you actually haven't performed in it, and you could get caught up. Your partner could step on your skirt, so the hem has to come up, or some strap falls off. Like, so many things can happen, but you're there to fix it like that.
We wanted you guys to come up more than anything because you really are the unsung heroes. Every week we sort of say, what is going on? These are so amazing. You know, how proud are you to be a part of this community? I mean, you look from the staging to the set, wardrobe, makeup, everything. Yeah. And you guys are such an integral part. How proud are you to be part of it?
Oh, thank you. I mean, you know, we work so hard, and sometimes we don't even see it until, like, we see it in rehearsal. I'm like, wow, that's what we did this whole week, you know? It's just like...
Yeah, when you're so close to it, you just want to get it done.
Getting it
So, you know, like, it takes a while to appreciate it later.
It's funny because we talk to the celebs and we say, guys, make sure you just enjoy it because it's going to be gone, and they're so focused on it. It's the same with you guys, isn't it? You're like, oh, I just need to get this done, and then all of a sudden the season's over, and then you kind of watch it back and go, we did pretty good this season.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
That's
Some
what
pretty
we just
amazing
had
moments.
The recap. We're like, oh, that looked actually pretty good. That's when you're there, you're like, what now?
The recap is like, the recap is basically your show reel. You just go,
Isn't that nice, the recap? It's so fun to see all of your work.
Yeah.
But you have to make everything so different as well. Like, that's the thing. You have to be so creative of coming up with all of these unique costumes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the challenge because it has to still work, but you also want to push the limit. So you're constantly up against yourself and the whole fact that you guys have to dance in it too, you know?
One thing I wanted to ask you, I know...
That's an interesting point.
Right?
This is
You've
not
got to be able
just
to
a
dance in
beautiful
it.
ball gown. You've got to be able to do quick
You have to
steps and
move
bloody
in it.
waltzes and all these things in
That's
these
where
moves.
they're so amazing. They know how to make it work so you can actually dance in it. And you have to feel comfortable, because if you don't feel comfortable, you're not going to dance well. And the celebrities are not used to doing this. I know a lot of the celebrities in the beginning are a little hesitant. Like, can you tell us how you get the celebrities sort of around this whole big costume thing?
Talk them off the ledge, basically.
Well, for the guys, it's always the rhinestones, because they're not used to the rhinestones. So as you see, like finale, they're all blinged out now. But
they get into it, don't they?
You have to slowly get them into it. Yeah.
Right.
And even with the Latin dances, they're not used to wearing the shirts, like the flowy shirts, you know, especially, you know, but they embrace it after a while. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and the girls, you just hope that they're into it. You know, that they want to do costume because, I mean,
Play dress up. It really is. It's an ultimate. It's a dream for most girls, right? To be able to go through a dress up box. And
most women who come on the show are excited about
And Daniela, you're so great at making them feel comfortable, and you're great at adapting to the different body types and what they feel comfortable in. So
and I'm sure you've seen all sorts. You've really had to talk. Okay, but we've got some more questions for these guys. Let's see what we can do. How do you manage to get all these costumes done on time? Thank you for all you do. I mean, has there been some close calls?
Oh yeah, all the time. But it's a big team, you know. We're sort of the general who has to push it through, and then we have, like, obviously people who help us to put this all together, you know, lots of them. And all very talented and all very good.
Okay, one more question, then you guys have got to take off. Where did you get the inspiration for the costume designs? I mean, where does that come from? Do you guys sit down and just
it comes from everything, like from like fashion to like old films to like, you know, especially if they have the theme, you know. So we get inspired by like magazines and music videos too.
We normally sit down with them, the pro does, and we'll say what dance we have and what we're kind of thinking, and then they'll come up with like some different things to show you.
Yeah.
And it's like a real collaborative effort, isn't it? And then we just feel like so much trust in them that you're like, okay, you got it.
Well, trust me, it's working, okay? You guys are doing a great job. We appreciate you coming up. Last question, do you take the costumes home ever? Like your friends must be like, I've got a costume party to go to, I'm going to need to come round.
Halloween, like dress up.
Just to go to the market, just to do the dishes.
It sounds like a fun household right there. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. It's been a wonderful season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daniela.
Thank you.
Yes, you can dress me up anytime you want. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Bye. Mwah.
Perfect.
Oh, there you go.
And look, just in time to talk about our last finalists. Thanks, guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
They've got to go
To
sort
talk
some more
about,
costumes out.
yeah, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
It's just hectic.
Okay, so that was Laurie and Val doing their last dance as well. She's so on point. Like, she's flawless. She's so precise with her movements. It's unbelievable.
I guess, I don't know if this means anything, but that was the loudest cheer of the three.
It was pretty loud.
I don't know if you were watching it on ABC, but if you were, I don't know which one do you like better. Just based on those three 24-hour fusions, which do you think won?
Oh, yeah. Tell us who you thought won.
Because let's face it, the judges are going to give them 14.
They are. So it's going to be even. But that was great. She's unbelievable. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close, though.
Close.
It's literally going to be, I think, 1 point between all of them.
I really couldn't call it. I've put my money behind James
I've
and
gone with
Shana.
Laurie.
You've gone with Laurie and Val.
Yep.
But we both see Kelvin as, you know,
He could just shoot up there and
who
get
knows?
it. Who knows?
It is such a close call. We are so close to announcing who will be coming in third place.
Oh my gosh, it's so
and then, of course, the
exciting.
next step will be the mirror ball champion. Who will take it out? Who will be able to have a mirror ball on their mantelpiece for the rest of their life? And people will come around and they're like, wow.
One like this.
Because it's a
so
constant reminder, isn't it? Every time you walk in the room, you're like, I did that.
Yeah, mine are bookends at the moment.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know, which is
It's
kind
impressive.
of cool.
That is our, right now, Grove
Back at
camera.
the
If you are
Grove.
watching on abc.com, you can decide to watch that camera. And as soon as our scores happen here,
They're
these
heading over.
finalists are heading over there to find out the big results.
That stage
so
is
that
going
will
to be
be
full.
the hot camera to check out very, very soon.
It really will be.
When we announce our winner of
I can't
season
wait.
23.
Oh, I'm so excited to find out.
All right, let's take a look at these scores.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, they're getting a standing ovation.
A standing ovation from the big man. Look, they can tell that the crowd is behind them. There's a lot of love here in the room.
There is a lot of love in the room.
I'm predicting probably some 5s.
Oh, yeah.
So some 10s are in the mix.
And
yes,
yeah.
I think.
And Bruno,
And another one,
of course.
10. Look,
there we go.
what they are doing
knew
is
that
they
was
are
gonna
putting it on
happen.
you. Okay, they are
It's all
saying,
on you guys.
what did you make? What call did you make? Who did you vote for? Who do you think should be our champion for season 23? Now, earlier on, we talked to a very kind of nervous family member